Hi, I'm State Representative Ryan Warner of the 52nd District, covering Westmoreland and Fayette counties. Thank you for joining me today for my legislative report. Today from Greenfielder, I have with us Mark Gurman, who is the President and CEO of Greenfielder. Mark, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Thank you. And why don't you give us a quick background or some information about the company?
Okay, we've been we've been here with a couple of companies for about 35 years in Western Pennsylvania. Made this our home. We have three product lines. What we're here to talk about today is Greenfilter. It's a reusable filter for automobiles and trucks that is washable and reusable, but it also adds mileage and performance to any combustion engine.
Okay. In the facilities here, about how many employees do you have?
We have about 40 employees here.
Okay. And the location that we're at today, how long have you been at the current location here?
We've been at this current location for about 4 years.
Okay. And from my understanding, that this product is something that we actually export out of the country. And what type of countries and what type of applications are the products used for?
Yeah, we export. We have a couple of different products here in this plant and a lower plant down the road. But we export Central and South America, the Middle East, parts of Europe. So we've exported over the years in between 40 and 60 different countries.
Okay. Well, Mark, so why don't you tell us a little bit more about the application of some of the products that you make?
Okay. Well, Greenfilter fits almost any vehicle that has internal combustion engine. It improves the economy of the vehicle and also gets a little better performance. Plus, you wash it out. You buy this filter, an air filter for your car, truck, taxi cab, whatever, fleet, one time. You wash it out and reuse it. So we don't fill up landfills with paper filters, and so there's an environmental part of it. But the most important part for our customers seems to be performance.
Okay. So a typical air filter, you use it for so many thousand miles, it's done. You have to throw it away. Right. This one you can wash and reuse. And how long of a use can you get out of a typical filter?
We basically call it a lifetime filter.
Okay.
And it basically will last the life of your car.
So the life of a vehicle. So one filter for one vehicle.
Right. And again, you're not throwing it away. And at the same time, better mileage and better performance.
So that's great. Why don't you tell us a little bit about being in the local community here? What urges you to stay here, and what type of impact do you think your business has on the economy here?
Yeah. Well, I was born here in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and moved away for a while, but came back. But we keep our business here because we like the work ethic of the people here. Unfortunately, we don't do a lot of business in Western Pennsylvania or Pennsylvania. A lot of our business is spread out all over the world. So we have a little footprint here in Western Pennsylvania, but it has cast a pretty big net all over the world. People know our products in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and they know our products in Chile and Argentina, maybe better than they know them on Main Street.
Mark, thank you for taking the time to give me a little bit more detail about the business and a little further explanation. If you don't mind, I'd like to go over and take a tour now.
Okay, we'll take a walk around.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Here we are in one of your many manufacturing facilities. We've got a lot going on behind us. Very busy, productive place. Could you describe to us how do you go from basic idea or concept or the beginning of your business to going to something where you have full blown out production here?
Yeah, well, it's funny because we started in one room. Jason Early was our first employee, and he's general manager of the company today. And I can remember making the very first filter. We still have it on the shelf here. We didn't have the facility to make it. We pleated it here, and we took it to Pittsburgh to Bayer Industries, and pleated that first filter and brought it back, and we were all proud of it. It's still sitting around here. But yeah, it's been a real passion and a real change of building. We went from a room to a part of a warehouse to now we're in a specific 30,000 square foot building to do this product in an efficient manner.
Okay. The people behind us here, they look very busy. Now, when you hire employees, what type of traits or what type of employees are you looking for?
Basically, we need somebody who's we look for intelligent people, and we also intelligent people that will come on time, do what they do. They got to come with the basics. We can train them, and we do a lot of training of the product, what they need to do to manufacture the product.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on behind us here?
Okay. Basically, we started in another area. We completed the material and we seamed it together. And excuse me. And basically, what we're doing is we're taking that stainless steel mesh and cotton material, and we're putting a urethane cap on it to make one half of the filter. This is what will connect to the intake part of the vehicle, and then there will be a different cap on the other side. These filters are all they come out of the other side of the plant like this.
Okay.
And they're ready to get the urethane potted on each side.
Okay.
To complete the process. This is our high production line.
Okay.
We can do a huge amount of filters, the same kind of filters. Over here we have an R&D line. This is where we make prototypes and small runs.
Okay.
Rob Thomas, one of our engineers here. He's again, this is an area for a small production run or prototypes or samples that we're making.
Okay.
We make them. Our color is green. That's our brand, Green Filter. But we make a lot of private label products for different people in different colors.
Okay. Look, we have a lot of machinery going on behind us that's currently running. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that machinery? Is it custom machinery? Is this something that you could get standard or?
Right. No, most of our machinery is one-ofs or made specifically for that product. We have a machine that was made in Sweden, complete material, very high tech, a very accurate machine. And a lot of these machines are handmade by specialty companies that only make filtration products.
Okay. With your product here, Mark, what sets you apart from other filter manufacturers? Not just so much as far as lifetime filters and standard filters that you would say go into a regular auto parts store and buy.
Yeah. Well, first of all, everybody wants it for the performance.
Okay.
When you're talking about speed and horsepower, or you're talking about longevity, more miles per gallon. That's a lot of reasons people buy these. And also, you can clean it out. If you're in a remote area, you can clean it out and put it back in the field. You don't have to run down to the store. A lot of times I think about, even a military aspect. You get people in the desert areas in Iraq, and there's somebody driving a truckload of filters down a bomb-infested road to get so there's diesel trucks and Humvees can keep running. With a filter like this, they can actually wash it out in the field and put it back in and keep going.
So there'd be a direct military application. This is something that
right.
So not only is it a green product, it's helping our boys overseas that too.
Right. And it works for everybody. It's great. Fleets love them because you can get the gas mileage savings, but everybody that has a car benefits from it. You pay a little more for a green filter when you put it in your car, but it pays back dividends every time you go to the gas pump.
Okay. And what type of growth do you see with this product in your company within the next 5 or 10 years?
Well, if we can get the name out to more and more people across the country and around the world, I think it's pretty limitless where this can go. Because you think about you stand and watch cars go down the street, cars, trucks, buses, everybody can benefit by a green filter.
Okay. Now, the filter, it being a lifetime product, do you have any issue with, say, customers, once you buy one filter, you almost don't need another filter because it's going to last a lifetime?
Right. Well, there is a recharge kit to recharge to redo it takes a light oil and a cleaning kit.
Okay.
But basically, we just want to get it in the hands of more people.
Okay.
There's a lot of cars out there, there's a lot of customers out there, and we want people to not throw products away.
Okay. So the recharge kit would basically just it's a deeper cleaning of the filter.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you're still using the same filter. It's still no waste, not throwing anything away. You had mentioned about the growth of the company 5-10 years from now. Now, as a state representative, that's something that's very important to me and our area because that, to me, represents more jobs, more family-sustaining jobs for the area. With your expansion, could you tell us maybe a little bit more about what type of What type of expansion would you see for jobs or for the growth of the business?
Well, we think that this business can grow in multiples of times. I mean, 25, 50 times is not out of the question. And again, in Western Pennsylvania, right where we are, there's not a lot of hard manufacturing products that are made here and designed here and sent all over the world. I mean, this is unique. We have a unique opportunity in this part of the state, and we have the resources here that we think that to prosper and expand.
Okay. And you had mentioned that there aren't a lot of other manufacturing facilities in the area particularly, but there are two other ones that are connected here. Could you tell us a little bit more about the two businesses that are here?
Green Filter has two sister companies. One is International Liner.
Okay.
We make bed liners for Toyota, Mitsubishi, Nissan, and we ship these products all over the world.
Okay, and so this is also a foreign export then
Foreign
too?
export,
Okay.
yes, almost 100% in that company. Again, protective devices for pickup trucks that you sometimes don't even see here in the U.S. But if you were the importer in Spain of Toyota, you would be our target customer.
Okay.
To put one of these, put a protective liner in each vehicle as they go out to the dealerships.
Okay.
The other company we have is Ground Force, very interesting company. We make handling kits and for SUVs and pickup trucks to make them handle better, to lower the center of gravity a little bit, make for a sleeker looking product, easier to get in and out of. It's a product that has grown very rapidly in southern states and warm states, but we've done a nice job here with that product also.
Okay. Mark, you've given us a lot of good information, but if we wanted to find out a little bit more information about the company, how can we go about to do that?
The best way to do it is go to our website, greenfilterusa.com. There's some stories on there, there's some videos, and a lot of information about our product and how you can get a green filter for your particular vehicle.
All right, thank you. Mark, I want to thank you for allowing us to be here today and giving us information, and I also want to thank you for being a businessman and providing good family-sustaining jobs here in our district.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you and your crew coming in today, and it's nice to host you and show everybody a little bit about what we're doing here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.